So now we're going to have the feedback that you're going to give to your client. So Chloe, this is your second client. Alex, your second client. Morgan, your second client. Obviously, it's got different information. So they've either got high blood pressure if it was low yesterday, or the peak flow scores are different, so that they're contrasting individuals to allow you to achieve P4.2, M2.2 and D1.2. And Will, for you, it's your first client, so it doesn't matter what scores you've got. Feel free to use your phones, and then I'll issue your feedback at the end. Please stay seated. As soon as you've finished issuing feedback, I'll issue your individual feedback and tell you what criteria you've achieved, your strengths and weaknesses, and potentially some areas for improvement. Good luck, everybody.
RHO is resting heart rate is 83, which is your age, slightly above average, so no, it's very not anything small. That lung capacity in the body is 600, so that is quite impressive. You have high lung capacity, so you do quite a few endurance sports like running, disastrous. Will that explain your lung capacity? You're obviously very tall, and your weight is your height is 191 centimetres. Your weight is 75 kilograms. So I'd say for the height you're a bit on the light side. As far as the more so have you gain muscle. And your BMI is about 2.5. Yeah, that's about average for your age. So you're nearing the overweight, but you're not quite there. Yeah, the fat percentage is 14.7. So did you have anything to eat in the last 4 hours? We haven't body fat amount. Now yours got a crystal like set now. So that explains. In your PARQ, you said that it's not too high, so don't worry. So that would be 6. Usually when you're doing 6 and 13. You don't have anything to eat before. So that's a little bit too high. No, it's okay. That's good. Next, let's move on to the blood pressure. You got 140 and 55. As you can see here, that is blood pressure. So you're not at any risk from heart disease there. So overall,
Everybody finished? Yeah. Okay. So Chloe, I'll start off with you in the far corner. Really good feedback. So your contrasting information for you was the peak flow. So your peak flow, what you started to do is you spoke about the risk of some kind of coronary heart disease or pulmonary disease later on. But what was really good is the way you put it across to your client. You didn't really just start to use scare tactics. You didn't use soft skills in there. You had a good seated position. And you spoke to them about all of the other skills, all of the other scores which were strong. So that shows you evaluated your client's skills and referred back to the test, and you referred back to the PARQ. Morgan, you were clear in hearing that you referred back to the PARQ, so that was really good. You spoke about the slight differences in terms of blood pressure scores from yesterday, and you said that this one was a slightly high reading there, so well done. Will, on yours, it's just a little bit more confidence on using the applications, and the major area for improvement just to understand how to set up the blood pressure monitor. But you don't be hard on yourself, and remember it's your first time round at it, whereas with these guys it's their second time round, so you're in a room with people that are a little bit more experienced than yourself. Alex, really good. What was your client's different information from today to yesterday?
Well, yesterday I was doing information on Jake.
Yeah, but what was the difference?
With the resting heart rates and blood pressure.
Which was it? Because it needs to be a contrasting individual. So which one had normal blood pressure, which one had low, or which one had a slightly different peak score?
From yesterday, Jake's was lower than average.
Oh, so Jake had low blood pressure today, and Harry's was more towards the normal range.
Yep.
Okay, fantastic. So that's where the contrasting individual as well. So generally, really, really good. Will, some small areas for improvement. Chloe, yours are absolutely fine. The only thing I do is I'd say take a little bit more time on your PARQ. You rushed your PARQ at the beginning, so that's a small area for improvement. Morgan, we've spoken about potentially putting you onto a fitness instructor course because this is one of the areas that you're interested in working in, and taking fitness assessments is part of a fitness instructor's roles and responsibilities. So well done. Alex, today you are much clearer with your communication skills. The only thing I'm going to say is think about when you're carrying out the testing, try not to sit opposite your client. Do what you're doing now, move around to the side so that it's a little bit more open body language in the consultation setting. So, Morgan, Chloe and Alex, you've now achieved P4 fully, M2 fully and D1 fully for Unit 7 fitness testing. And for yourself, Will, you've achieved P3 fully, P4.1 for your first client, M2.1 for your first client, and D1.1 where you've evaluated the scores and referred back to normative data. Some small areas for improvement, but you can action that in either this afternoon's session or in your next session. Well done, everybody.